point, you might be wondering, we work with an unordered map. Is there an ordered map as well? And the answer is yes. And its data type is std map. And just like an unordered map, you specify the types of the key and the value. So we'll implement the same email directory, but this time the email directory will be sorted. So we store the 4 email addresses just like before. Just like before, we can use the find function to look for a person's email address. And if we want to list all the entries, we can use a range-based for loop. If we want to update a particular entry, we can use the indexing operator to do that. We can remove an element from the ordered map using the erase function, just like the unordered map, and we can display the contents of the email directory using traditional for loop as well, using an iterator over the ordered map. So let's see if we can compile and run this program. So I'll use the G++ program to compile this program, compile this fine, and we run it. And we see that when we tried to find the email address for Jane Smith, it was found successfully. And more importantly, when we try to display the entries from this ordered map, they appear in sorted order. So that's the strength of the ordered map. When you want your data to be stored as key value pairs, and you also want them to be retrievable in sorted order, ordered map is what you want to use. And all the other functionality is similar to the ordered map program as well. And to recap, std::map is the data structure to use for cases where you need an ordered key value pair collection. So let's look at a particular practice problem that you could do with unordered maps. So let's say you have a really massive text file, a piece of English text, for example, uh, could be a story or a novel text, and you want to count the frequencies of the unique words, and you can use an unordered map for that. So you would create an unordered map where the keys would be all the unique words in that text, and the value would be the number of times that word occurred in that particular text file. And after you have done implementing this particular solution to this problem using unordered map, can you solve the same problem using std::vector, the STL vector container class, and compare the performance of these two solutions and see which particular implementation is more efficient.
I'll also share with you in the code this file named duration.h, and it defines two functions. One is start timer and the other is stop timer. You can use this to profile your code when you want to see how long some portion of your program runs. So, for example, if you want to see how long call to a sort function takes to run, before the sort function call, you call this function start timer, and then after the call to the sort function, you call this function named stop timer, and it will return to you the amount of time that it took to run the sort function. And this would probably be a value in milliseconds. I've forgotten exactly how I implemented it, but you can figure it out. So when I said that you're going to, I want you to implement a program in two ways. Once using the unordered map and once using vectors to count the frequencies of words in a text file. In order to be able to see which program version is faster, you can use these two functions. So once again, call start timer before an operation starts, call stop timer after it ends, and it will return to you a value of type double, which represents the duration of that operation.